Not just pirates hunt for hidden wealth. Maybe these tales of lost treasures may give you the motivation to start on your own treasure search. The 2000 years old menorah. Historical relevance is typically highly prevalent in hidden riches. The coveted menorah from the Jerusalem temple was stolen by the Romans in the year 70 AD, which was about 1950 years ago. According to Robert Garland, a classics professor at Colgate University, we know they brought it to Rome. Hence it is depicted on the frieze on the Arch of Titus in the Forum. Some others assert that the menorah was kept at Rome's Temple of Peace, but it is unknown what happened to it after that building burned down in the year 191. China's Imperial Seal. The Imperial Seal is a jade seal that was carved in 221 BC for the then recently promoted Emperor of China. It is also known as the heirloom seal of the realm. Up to the 10th century AD, it was transmitted from dynasty to dynasty. After that, there is no evidence of its continued existence. There are many hypotheses about what happened to it, and most likely numerous seals have been asserted to be the genuine article. So far, none of those assertions have been proven true. The English crown jewels. King John of England was known as King John the Bad because he was so hated in the year 1216. He was running from opponents while carrying some of the English crown jewels after signing the catastrophic Magna Carta. King John developed dysentery, and in the haste to get him to a doctor, his entourage misplaced the luggage carrying the jewels. Although there is a disagreement about whether the monarch actually had the jewels with him, it is probable that they sank in the murky waters of the Wash. The Dagobert Scepter. The Dagobert Scepter was a piece of France's crown jewels. It was constructed of solid gold and dated to the 7th century. It was made for King Dagobert's coronation. It was kept in the Basilica of St. Denis until 1795, when it vanished and was never seen again. Its whereabouts are still unknown, and it is thought to have been stolen. A diamond from Florence. The enormous yellow diamond that belonged to the Medici family is reported to have originated in India and weighed 177.27 carats. The Florentine diamond, which was then valued at $750,000, was given to the imperial family of Austria in the late 17th century after the last of the Medicis passed away. The family carried it with them into exile in Switzerland following the fall of the Austrian Empire during World War I. After that, nobody knows for sure where it went. Some suspect a member of the family took it. According to certain theories, the diamond was fragmented into tiny stones and will never be recovered. The San Miguel treasure. Large quantities of valuable metals and gemstones were being transported aboard the Spanish ship San Miguel by the Spanish king in an effort to raise money for his ongoing war of succession. It perished in a storm off the coast of Cuba in 1715 and has never been located. Some claim it was one of the most valuable treasure ships ever lost. The Code of Thomas Bell. Thomas Bell and a small group of friends struck it rich in 1816 while gold and silver mining in the Rocky Mountains. The guys hid the treasure in an effort to keep it secure for their families, and Bill diligently drafted a letter outlining its precise location in code. He then put the letter in a box and gave the box to an innkeeper in Virginia so that it would be kept safe. Bill never returned to get it. Years later, the innkeeper opened the package, but no one ever figured out how to read the note. A vanished gold mine. Prospectors started a gold mine in the central Arizonan Superstition Mountains in the 1840s. The mine was successful up until a band of Apaches massacred the workers. Up until the 1870s, when a German immigrant by the name of Jacob the Dutchman Waltz is reported to have rediscovered it, the mine's location was lost along with its workers. The Dutchman is reported to have detailed the site of the mine to Julia Thomas, a neighbor who looked after him in the Phoenix region on his deathbed, but she was unable to find it. Golden Leon Trabuc. Millionaire Leon Trabuc of Mexico organized many enigmatic flights to the New Mexico desert in the early 1930s. It was said that Trabuc and a number of business associates kept their gold hidden and held off on selling it until the price increased. Trabuc and his associates, however, were out of luck when the U.S. enacted the Gold Act of 1934, making private ownership of gold illegal. They all mysteriously perished within a short period of time, taking with them the location of the treasure. That shows cash in the Catskills. A rival gang shot and killed Prohibition-era mobster Dutch Schultz in 1935. Schultz spoke incoherently as he lay dying, talking about a treasure that he had Bernard Rosencrantz, his bodyguards, buried in the Catskill Mountains of New York State. Sadly, Rosencrantz passed away without disclosing the knowledge, and no one has ever been able to locate the riches. Loss of Forrest Fenn's stockpile. Forrest Fenn, a veteran of the Vietnam War and treasure hunter, packed a tiny chest full of his valuables and buried it in the Rocky Mountains in 1988, when he thought he would die of cancer. When he finally overcame the illness, he wrote a poem that included all the hints he thought were essential to find the chest's location. Fenn, who is now in his 80s, calculates that over 65,000 individuals have ventured into the remote Rocky Mountain wilderness in quest of it, but no one has yet discovered it. Sadly, few people have passed away while completing the goal. The Wonders of Vero Beach. According to Mary Jane Colassa, a public relations manager in Florida, there have been an unimaginable number of shipwrecks off the shore of Vero Beach in Florida over the years. Due to this, treasure hunters from all over the world have continued to visit the area in search of their riches. The remaining undiscovered treasures are buried beneath the waters, waiting to be discovered, despite the fact that millions of dollars worth of gold coins and priceless artifacts have already been discovered, most of which is on display at nearby museums and some of which is for sale.